I can do that.
Yeah.
You're actually going to give the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to the camera
Oh.
so they can see it.
Okay.
When we go one, we're on.
All right.
Okay?
So when is he going to be ready?
We're
Whenever.
ready right now. You go
Okay.
ahead.
5, 4, 3. Hi, I'm Angela Barron. I'm part of the Rural Education Symposium Committee, and with me here is Kevin Andrea, and he is our chair this year. So I just want to talk to you a little bit, Kevin, today about the theme for those who weren't able to make it. Talk a little bit about the theme this year. What is our theme, and why did we choose that?
Well, our theme is talking about exploring the rural reality and kind of expanding our conversation. We want more and more people, more and more organizations, more and more sectors to join with us in talking about the importance of sustaining and maintaining rural schools and our rural communities. I don't think that enough people really realize the impact that will have on our entire province if some of our rural communities that are teetering around the brink aren't there as you go forward. So I believe that this particular symposium is one of the rare opportunities we have as a province to sit down and talk about what we can contribute to the larger challenges that are facing rural schools and our rural communities.
And maybe that is one of the misconceptions we've had. You know, this is a rural education symposium, but this year it's been very important to the committee to make sure we have some of the stakeholders. Maybe talk a little bit about who do we have here? Who are some of the people we've invited to be part of this conversation?
Well, clearly, whenever we're talking about a rural community, the municipality, the local leaders, they're very, very important. Business leaders also need to kind of weigh in on what's happening within Alberta and within our communities in Alberta. So we made a real expressed attempt to try to get those representatives here so they can join in our discussions. You know, there's an old adage, it takes a whole community to raise a child. And one of the things we recognize in the rural context is that we need to get some help. It's not going to be enough that our schools are able to kind of manage on their own as we go forward. And we're seeing some very positive signs. Businesses, communities are circling around their schools. And they're recognizing that they can help. Not necessarily in big ways, and not always in financial ways, but in ways that are creative, ways that are reflective of an investment in not only their schools, but the kids that are in them.
Great. And we started today with our first keynote, and that was Lyndon McIntyre, and he came and talked a little bit about his experience with rural education. Of course, we've got lots of sessions, lots of information out there, and we're going to be back tomorrow morning. We have another amazing keynote, Noreen Olson, and she'll be here to talk about her rural life, and she's, you know, from Alberta, so lots to look forward to. Of course, the keynotes will all be webcast, as well as all of our sessions that show up in the main ballroom area. So you can go to the website, www.albertaruraleducation.ca, to learn more about it and see what the sessions are coming up. I guess we'll see you then.
Thanks a lot, Angela. Thank you. Are we live? Hey, wasn't Lyndon great?